Hey guys, it's Snarky Sims, and welcome to part 2 of my Love is Blind in The Sims 4 series. So the last time we left off, I believe we had 4 couples in the pods. We were trying to get them to introduce themselves and be a little bit flirtatious. And unfortunately, it didn't work out as well as I had hoped because I didn't account for the fact that the Sims would just sit on their phones and ignore each other the entire time. So I think I fixed it. I made a little tuning mod today, and I'm not a very good modder, but I made a little tuning mod today, and I popped it into my mods folder. And I tested it, and I think I've got it down. I think the Sims will not be using their phones when I don't want them to be, so hopefully that will help the experiment along a little bit. Now, the last time I sent them into the pods, I didn't really pay attention to who was talking to who, so I went back and I recorded who talked to who the last time, so this time it's going to be different. They're not going to be talking to the same people. So the last time we had Devante talking to Nadia, Kat was talking to James, Sophia was talking to Kaikane, and Arianna was talking to Sully. So these Sims are all going to be talking to different people this time. So I just want to make sure they're all actually like in the house and not in the front yard, because sometimes I open the game and they're in the front yard. Okay, they're not. They're fine. So right now, it's just the same where we left off last time, so I sent them all back here to kind of take care of their needs. So we will be doing that. I'm going to be recording them living in the common spaces outside of the pods as well as in the pods, because I think it's a good idea to record the Sims being kind of friendly with each other and talking to each other. Because that was a big portion of the TV show too. Like there were all these like friendships between the girls and between the boys, and of course Nadia is like on her phone, even though she wasn't supposed. But she's not using the phone. That's weird. Maybe she was in the middle of the interaction, and then it kind of got screwed up when I decided, oh, I'm gonna make a mod and stop it. So let's try and have everybody eat a little bit. I think Nadia might have some cooking skill, because I think she was originally made as a. She was supposed to be originally made as a nanny, so I think I gave her some cooking skill. Oh no, she doesn't have any skill. Okay, well, Nadia is still going to come over here and cook something a little bit safe. So let's have her serve garden salad, because you can't set the kitchen on fire making garden salad. At least I would hope you can't. What's the issue? Why can't she go to the... Is somebody else going here? Yeah, somebody else is trying to cook, that's why. I was like, there's no reason why she shouldn't be able to cook anything. So my plan for this episode is to have the girls kind of chat with each other. Hopefully they'll talk while they eat, because I find that's usually a really good opportunity for Sims to talk. So we're going to be doing that. And hopefully the boys are not doing too badly over here. Let's make sure they're like not dying. Nobody has attempted to make food over on the boys' side. Oh, except for Devante. Devante's eating okay, well he's eating like a fast food, like a yogurt, but that's still better than what I expected. So let's also serve garden salad, because I don't want any fires taking out any Sims. That would be a really unexpected twist. I don't know what they're all dancing to. Like, I don't think I put any I've turned music off so that I can't get copyright infringement notices on my videos. But I really don't think I put any I didn't put any like stereos in the house. So all the Sims are just like dancing for no reason. That's a little awkward. Could you imagine just like dancing to no music? Do any of you guys do that? Oh look, Nadia's striking up a conversation with Sophia. That's good. But yeah, do any of you guys do that? Do you like just randomly decide that you're gonna start dancing even though there's no music around? Because personally, oh no, Sophia, why are you cooking? Crap. Well, if she dies, she dies. I'm setting the timer on my phone right now because I kind of forgot to do it earlier. So she's on her own for about 5 seconds until I do that. Oh god, she's so bad at cooking. Look at her. I really hope... Oh, okay, girl. Okay. You know, I don't consider myself... Everybody is just, like, grabbing food, even though they can clearly see Nadia as, like, making something. Like, can you guys not? That's another pet peeve of mine in the game. Like, I feel like that's rude. You wouldn't do that, would you? Like, if you, like, clearly saw that somebody was making food for everyone, you wouldn't just, like, go to the fridge and grab a bowl of cereal, right? Throw that out, girl. I don't know what you were doing with that. I don't know what you were doing with that. Come on. Actually, don't put it away. Don't put it away. Throw it out. Throw it out. There we go. Come on. Have some respect, guys. Nadia's working hard. Are the boys basically doing the same thing? I bet they are. Oh wow, none of the boys are eating. That's good. I guess Devante finished his yogurt, but... Yay, they have food and nobody's died. Well, you know what? If no Sims die on the first day cooking, that's a good sign. Because a lot of the time that happens. Show of hands in the comments who actually has had somebody die on the first day, like playing them, like from something stupid too, like a Murphy bed or like making grilled cheese. Because I feel like that happens to me a lot. Can she just call everyone to the meal? Yes. Oh no, but it's gonna call all the boys to the meal too because they're in the same household. There are some caveats to having Sims living in separate quarters on the same lot. I forgot about that. But I think... Wait a minute. I clicked on Arianna, but it didn't actually... Okay. Game's just gonna decide to not select her. Okay. How about if I force it? There we go. That happens to me too occasionally. Not super often, but it's a little weird when it does that sometimes. Okay, she's eating, she's eating, she's eating. What about the boys? Devante just ate, so I don't think he actually needs to eat anything, to be honest. No, he doesn't. But you know what? The other boys should talk. They should all. I don't know why everybody's getting chips. Like, just grab this. Okay. All right. So now that everybody is eating, is he like? Did he just laugh maniacally in the mirror? I think he did. So some people, I've gotten some feedback from the last episode, and some people were telling me that they were rooting for, who was it? It was Kat and Sully? Kat and James. It was Kat and James they were rooting for. Like I said, I have no idea who's going to end up to who. I don't even know if anyone is going to end up engaged to anyone, actually. Why do they do this? Stop. Go away. Why can't I throw it? Oh, that's so weird. There we go. So yeah, like I said, I don't know who's gonna end up talking to who or who's gonna end up engaged. This is a total experiment. I don't have any of this planned out. Oh look, they're all chatting with each other. That's good. Let's watch them and see. So yeah, I mean, Kat and James could definitely be a possibility. Another possibility is Arianna and Devante. I kind of want to set up Arianna and Devante in this episode, just because their traits are really similar. Like Devante's like the like mean nasty sim of the boy group, and Arianna's like the mean nasty sim of the girl crew. So I don't know if they'll get along, but you know what? I've had evil sims in the past not get along with other evil sims because like they're just like always mean to each other. So it might not work out. I think I don't know. Show of hands in the comments again. Who is actually like? Do you have any favorite couples? Do you have any predictions? And who would you be most surprised if they got together? I think I would be most surprised if Nadia and Devante ended up engaged, because they're totally opposite. When I first went into this experiment, I thought maybe James and Nadia would be a good match because they're both good, and like James is a single dad and Nadia is family oriented. So I think they would be like a really good match. But again, I don't know what's gonna happen. My predictions could be totally wrong. So I think I'm gonna set up Devante with Arianna in this episode because I think my friend who sent in Arianna for the series, she was telling me she wanted to see them interact, and I do too. So they're gonna interact the next day, but I'm gonna send them all to sleep. They're gonna have some fun. I wonder if they can like have fun together somehow. I didn't put TVs or stereos or anything in here because in the TV show they don't have access to any of that stuff. Like they can't listen to the radio, like they don't have access to the outside world. But I did give them a lot of books, but I also don't want them to just sit and read. I want them to interact a little bit. But oh well. Well, wait. Why am I on James in the girl side? So once they're all finished eating, I'll have them read something, and then I'll probably fast forward through them sleeping, or I'll just like cut to the next day when they're in the pods. Because I don't think anybody really wants to watch Sims sleep. I don't even want to watch Sims sleep. I think it's dumb. It's really boring. So they're just gonna read some books over here on this side. Hopefully they can talk while they read. Is nobody going to... Are there no books in this bookcase? That would be really weird. Oh my god, there are no books in the bookcase. No wonder they can't read. Okay, well let's purchase some books. Let's, oh my gosh, there we go. Let's buy, I don't know, I'll just buy like a bunch of these, and, I mean, we only technically need like 8 books, because I don't think they'll all be, wait, I don't think they'll all be reading the same book at the same time, is what I mean to say. And I don't know why I'm buying like skill books. They don't really need skill books, so. Oh my gosh, there's so many skill books now. So I'm just going through and I'm just gonna like buy a bunch of random whatchamacallit. Okay, so I've got 12 books now, that should be good. And now they should probably actually be able to read them. No wonder they were bored. I was wondering why they were so bored. Like, I know I stopped them from playing with their phones, so they don't have that anymore. But I was like, oh, don't they have a books? Well, apparently not. Apparently they don't actually have any books. But they do now. So we're gonna have... Is Devante still just like standing in the mirror? Yeah, he is. How many of these guys have actually eaten? You know, for a guy who like just ate a big bowl of yogurt, you're not very full, Devante. Okay, so yeah, he's eaten, he's good, but I'm just gonna have them read too, because reading, I during the show, I didn't really see them doing a lot of like fun things other than like talking to each other. I did notice that Barnett like drew in his notebook like all the time, so they had like notebooks and stuff that they drew in. But I think the notebooks were actually supposed to like write down notes about the dates so that they could keep it straight in their heads. I don't know if they were actually meant for doodling. But we got everybody reading, and once their fun goes up a little bit, I'm going to send them all to bed because it's getting kind of late-ish. And if any of you guys want to use this lot, I can put it up in the gallery. I mean, it's not... Personally, I don't think it's my best building job. I sort of put it together a little bit quickly. But I think it works for, you know, if you want to do this experiment yourselves in your games, you can use the lot. It's set up for it, so... I can throw that up, and I'll put my gallery ID in the bottom in the description, and you guys can download it if you want. And if you do use the lot, or if like you decide like, hey, I love this idea, I want to do it too, like link me, because I want to see what other people do with this whole experiment thing, because like I said, as far as I know, I'm the first person to do this in The Sims, or like to recreate Love is Blind in The Sims, as far as I know. I mean, there might be some out there that I haven't seen, but I haven't seen any. So this is me kind of going in blind, pun intended. I'm hilarious. I keep telling my brother I'm hilarious, and he doesn't believe me. It makes me sad. Okay, so we've got some of the boys. Devante probably, yeah, Devante's like really, should probably read a book. He should probably chill out. Devante needs to chill. I find it funny that Devante is evil, but Arianna is just mean, but not evil. Yet it was Arianna who was like being an asshole the last time. And Devante was like actually being pretty nice to Nadia. Maybe we will have a very surprising engagement at the end of this. Who knows? I'm also kind of wondering how it's gonna play out when they actually get engaged. I hope they can actually propose through the walls. Because I've seen Sims like make hand gestures and stuff, and like their arms go through the walls at certain points. So I don't know if they'll be able to actually get engaged through the wall. It'll probably look very funny. But if they can't, I'll probably just, you know, temporarily remove the wall, and we'll see how it goes. But we're a little ways off. This is technically, we just started day 2 because Sunday was day 1, and it's now like 1:30 in the morning. So some of these girls need to go to bed. I'm sure, yeah, she's fine. She can go to bed. Go sleep. I really hope she doesn't choose, what? Why does she grab a drink from, oh god, this is why, remember when The Sims first came out, guys, and everybody said, how great it was that you could just like click on the need in the mood bar and they would just go and do it? Well, it's really not that great because they're really dumb about what they do. Because like, if I say, you know, energy, refill your energy, I don't mean like go get a coffee. Who does that? Well, I mean, I do that, but I don't think my Sims should follow in my footsteps because my sleeping pattern is pretty bad, to be honest. Who else? You can probably go to bed. So I'm gonna send everybody to sleep, and then I'll probably just like cut to like the next day in the recording because I think it's a little boring to watch Sims sleep. And Sophia's back here, right? Yeah. Okay, so everybody's gonna go to sleep, and Devante's still reading, right? Yeah. Oh wow. His fun was like super low, and now it's like super up there. I guess he really liked that book. I used to read so much, and now I just don't. I can't, like, a book doesn't hold my interest anymore, and I don't know why. It doesn't seem to matter what I read, but I don't know. It's not doing it for me anymore. And people are like, oh, Ashley, you should, like, listen to audiobooks, and I hate audiobooks. I hate them so much. They're even worse. No offense to anybody who likes audiobooks, but they don't work for me. I'm not an auditory learner. I hear things without a visual, and it goes over my head, and I don't retain anything. And by the end of it, I just feel like I've been listening to white noise for the last few hours. Okay, so we've got almost all the girls in bed. Cat's dragging her feet. Okay, we've got almost all the girls in bed. The boys should be heading to bed. I don't know why he's sleeping there. Oh, did somebody else take his bed? Okay, well, whatever. Doesn't matter who sleeps where. I don't really care. I'm gonna have to get rid of the coffee pots. I thought the coffee pots would be, like, nice for the morning if they didn't get a full night's sleep, but, like, they're completely relying on the coffee pots to refill their energy, and the coffee pots don't refill any energy. They do, but, like, not nearly enough. So, sorry guys, you ruined it. This is why you can't have nice things. Go to bed. No coffee pots, just go to sleep. The boys just do not want to sleep. They're like, nope. Why does no one want to sleep? Go to bed. This guy's gonna go to bed, and who else is gonna go? Oh, is it because the doors are locked? That's probably why. I remember locking the doors for specific Sims to like make sure they all had like an assigned room. But since none of them are using their assigned rooms, I'm just gonna send them wherever. And that should solve that now. I don't care who sleeps where, guys. Just go sleep somewhere. I don't care. I really don't. Just pick a bed and sleep in it, guys. It's not hard. Sleep there. Devante. Go over here. It doesn't matter who sleeps where, guys. Oh, are these guys stuck? These guys are definitely stuck. Let's, can't I reset him? No, I can't reset them from this. I didn't know you couldn't reset them from this menu. It's a little silly. So if any of you don't know, this is Master. It's MCCC. It stands for something like Master Control Center or something like that. And mostly everyone has this mod. It's a mod, so you have to. It's a third-party mod. But it's really useful for things like resetting Sims. And I know you can like type in a cheat to do it, but it's faster to just do it through the menu. So it's a really cool mod, and I really recommend it. It's one of the only mods I have installed in here, apart from like a bunch of like little ones from Little Miss Sam. I got rid of like a lot of different mods because I just didn't want them like overshadowing the point of this. Alright, well these guys don't want to go to bed, so I'll just skip to the next morning when they actually do go to bed. Oh, now they're going. And yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, we're back. I've taken the liberty of making sure everybody is all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so like they've had their, you know, morning showers and they've used the toilet and all that stuff. And they are, as you can see, they're in the pods. So we are having different Sims talk today, as I've mentioned before. I want to get right down to it because I feel like the whole kerfuffle with everybody trying to get to bed was a little bit dull. So let's just hop right into it and make the last few moments of last few minutes. I think we've got about 10 minutes left in the recording, so let's make the last 10 minutes of this episode count. So I'm just going to unpause now, and let's see how they get along. So obviously they don't have their phones anymore. Usually I have to encourage them to start talking, but now that their phones are no longer a distraction, or hopefully no longer a distraction if I made the mod right, hopefully that should help things along and keep them interested in each other rather than their phones, because they really don't have anything else to talk about now or to do now other than talk to each other. And I'm hoping that will kind of help a little bit more. So we're just gonna have them introduce each other. Who is with? There we go. So James is gonna go over here, introduce himself to Nadia. See, I'm hearing more talking already. Like, now that the phones aren't a distraction, the Sims are actually talking to each other and, like, conversing with each other. Which is exactly what I wanted in the first place and what I hoped would happen. See, now that they don't really have anything to do except, like, drink these little drinks here and chat, they're actually chatting, which is good because they need that. That's hopefully going to carry us into some engagements at the end of the 10 days. So just to recap, this is day 2. Yesterday we had different Sims talking to each other. So yesterday it was Devante and Nadia, Kat and James, Sophia and Kaikane, and Arianna and Sully. So today we have some different Sims talking to each other. Today it is Sophia and Sully. And Kat today is with Kaikane. Nadia is talking to James today. And as requested, Arianna is talking to Devante. And I'm actually, oh my god, I'm really happy because so far, like, look at this. Like, they're autonomously lining up interactions without me having to do anything, and that is exactly what I was hoping for. It didn't happen yesterday because they were so distracted by their phones, but now that I've removed that and they don't have access to their phones now, they're actually doing what I wanted them to do in the first place and talk to each other. And you know, it's so funny because this is exactly how it would go down in real life. Like, the only reason any of these people on The Love is Blind ended up engaged was because they didn't have cell phones or social media or TV or like anything. Oh, Devante's new skill in comedy allows him to tell jokes at a microphone and write jokes on a computer. He's making some jokes to Arianna, I guess. And I guess she likes it. She seems pretty happy. She's talking about coffee. Also an interest of mine, Arianna. But yeah, as I was saying, it's just like this would the only reason any of these people on the show ended up engaged was because they didn't have cell phones and they didn't have any distractions. And so like the only thing they could interact with was the person on the other side of the wall. So they were sort of like socially brainwashed to fall in love with them because A, they went in, no, I don't want free earbuds. But A, they went in to the experiment desperately hoping to find somebody to marry, and then for the next 10 days, they can't interact with anyone but the potential people that they're going to marry. So if cell phones had been allowed, I guarantee you nobody would have walked out engaged. They all would have just been on their phones the entire time. So I'm really glad I ended up getting rid of the phones. Sophia has learned the following traits about Sully. He's a dog lover. I am loving this. Yes. Oh my god. This episode's going so much better. Apart from like the kerfuffle with getting everyone in bed and reading books that didn't exist. This is actually going really, really well. I'm really glad because they're all still talking to each other. Like I haven't had to like re-nudge the conversation once. I introduced them. And then after the introductions, they just took it away. They were just like, yeah, let's chat. So I'm gonna let them talk until about like, I don't know, maybe like 1 o'clock or so, and then just kind of like see what they do and like how well their conversations go. And at around 1 o'clock, I'll start initiating a few flirty interactions with them and just kind of like see where that goes. I'll do flirty interactions until they have like a pink bar. Until like a pink bar shows up to just to show that they have some kind of like romantic relationship, and then I'll sort of hopefully I'll leave it up to chance. See, everybody's just like using comedy to make some new friends. That's a good way to make new friends if you're funny. I really like funny people. I like sarcastically funny people. I don't like goofy funny. I like really like dry sarcastic humor. I feel like Arianna would be like very sarcastically funny. That's just how I feel. Maybe Kat too. Kat might be sarcastically funny. I could definitely see Nadia being more goofy funny because she's childish. Holy crap. Oh wait, no, this is Devante. I was like, holy crap, they have like romance socials already, but they don't. This is I have Devante, and he was talking to Nadia yesterday. But man, look how good their relationship is. I did not think Nadia and Devante would hit it off. That's just wild to me. I did not think that was gonna happen. This whole thing is really exciting. I mean, like, if I could have picked, like, anything to start off a new series on a brand new channel, like, this would be it. Because, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, it's as fun for me as it is for you, because I just threw a bunch of Sims with different traits together. That's all I did. So, we'll have to see. Oh, Kaikane Alaka'i has identified the minnow. Well, that's okay. I don't know, was that in the fishing update? Like, just randomly discovering new fish by talking to other Sims? I find it mildly annoying. Like, not so annoying that it, like, really bothers me, but I'm just kind of like, okay, I don't care. Maybe you have to be, like, really into fishing to care in the game. I'm typically not really into fishing in the game. Unless I'm trying to collect one of all the fish, then it's pretty fun. But I don't really, like, have Sims that, like, fish just to fish. What is your favorite thing to do in the game, by the way? Like, in terms of, like, skills or careers? Like, what do you... Like, what's your go-to? What's, like, your thing you always do in the game without fail? Let me know. Because there's so many different ways to play this game, and I think that's why I've loved this game for so long. James has learned the following traits about Nadia. Family-oriented. Yeah, that's good, James. See? They're all talking. This, literally, guys, I have not nudged the conversations once since I made them introduce themselves. But now that it's 1 o'clock, I'm going to pause. They've all had a chance to sort of get to know each other. Devante and, yeah, I expected them to be a little more, like, they're friendly, but they're not as friendly as Devante and Nadia were, actually, which is a little weird. Alright, let's compliment appearance, because they're all having pleasant conversations right now, so I feel like, I know complimenting their appearance doesn't really make any sense, because they can't see each other. That's the whole point of the experiment, I know, but, it's one of the, there aren't a lot of socials open at the beginning when you're first trying to come on to somebody, so we're just gonna have to kind of suspend our disbelief a little bit in some areas, I feel. So Nadia, see, I expected them to have a little bit of a better relationship, and they do. Like, theirs is pretty high for having me only introduce them and nothing else. The rest has been them. So I kind of figured they would get along, because they're both good Sims, and she's family oriented and he's a dad, so I feel like, I don't know, I have a good feeling about them, but I'm also really surprised that I'm also really surprised that she's gotten along so well with Devante. That wasn't something I expected. Are you flirting already? No. Oh, she is. Because it's the romantic atmosphere. From the lot trait, Sims can really feel the romance in the air. Well, you know what? That's really good, because I feel like that's going to help move things along in the right direction. Oh, because she's flirty, she can do more interactions. Well, that's good. So I'm just going to all have them, like, compliment appearance and flirt, just to begin with. And then we'll kind of see where it goes from there. Let's have Sully initiate things with Sophia. Oh, they have a pretty good relationship. I could kind of see them working out, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the whole, like, jock with a secret sensitive side falls in love with a nerdy bookworm girl. I kind of like those kind of romance stories. I know it's cheesy, but, like, I don't know. I find a lot of romance stuff cheesy, but I still like them. All right, let's see how things go, because I've sort of nudged romance a little bit, and we're gonna see how things develop now. Hopefully it goes well. Oh, there I saw a positive heart sign above cat, so I guess the first interaction went well there. He is confident from the lot trait again. So confident and flirty are good traits. Okay. So hopefully we get a little bit of, hopefully we get somewhere today with this. And I'll probably have them talk until around 5:30ish. I think that was, like, yesterday they started talking at around 8. And, which happened today as well. And they stopped at around 5, because that was when their mood started declining a little bit. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And let's just have him, yeah, so I'm just gonna do compliment appearance and flirt again. My timer is going off, but I think I will go ahead and, I think I'll go ahead and actually just continue it anyway, because I feel like the middle of this episode got a little bit dull with all of the Sims kind of, I don't know, just, it was kind of annoying getting them all into bed and stuff, and it dragged on a little bit. So I'm going to continue just for a little bit, probably until 5, and then, like, when 5 o'clock comes along, we'll wrap it up in the game. I don't know if she could actually offer a rose or kiss his hands, because they're on opposite sides of the border, but I'm sure. Ooh, she can blow a kiss. I don't know if that's coming on too strong, but we'll try it anyway. A lot of them are flirty or confident because of the lot trait, which I think is really good because that's gonna help things. I'm really glad I put that lot trait on because I don't know if I'd have as much of I don't know if I'd have as much luck with getting them to flirt with each other through a wall or a room divider rather, but I feel like it's the same concept. Is he actually still, or he has not, he hasn't even started flirting with her yet. Why not, dude? Come on. Let's check on Arianna and Devante. They're not, well, they're in a conversation, but they don't have an interaction going right now, so I'm just gonna, sure, let's do a bold pickup line. I don't know if it'll actually work, and maybe flirt with him a little bit. And we'll see. He's flirty, so he might be more receptive to it. And, Nadia seems to like James's advances, and she's flirty. That's good. And let's have her flirt back just a little bit. I just want to get them all to, sort of get things started. Like, I want them all to have a little bit of a pink area in their relationship bars. So she's got a little bit of a romantic bar going here with Sully. That's good. Devante has a little bit of a romantic bar with Arianna. Let's see how Kat. Oh wow, Kat's getting along with like everybody. Kat got along really well with James, and now she's getting along really well with Kaikane too. So that's interesting. Maybe we will have some like cat fighting in the pods over specific guys. That would be kind of interesting. I kind of hope something like that happens. All right, so it seems like, yeah, I think everybody has a romantic bar now, which is good. That's what I wanted. All right, so let's just sit here and see what they do. Because again, I don't want to be overly, Devante has learned the following traits about Arianna. Mean. Well, you know what? I think Devante would like that because Devante is also kind of a mean sim. We'll see how that works. So let's hope things don't die out. This is like, I know I've said it a million times, but like I'm just really, really, really glad I managed to learn how to mod that one thing because it's working out a lot better. Now that they don't have their phones, they're actually talking to each other, which is great. I'm really pleased with that. So I'm just kind of like let it run and see what's going on with them and just kind of see how things work. I think Nadia is still flirting with James. That's interesting. Oh, she acquired the charisma skill. So Nadia's new skill in charisma will allow her to successfully joke more frequently and learn about other Sims faster, more varied types of interactions, and lock at higher levels. So I guess charisma would probably be a good thing to have in a Love is Blind experiment. I'm not really like going out of my way to have them build skills, but you know, if they happen to build some skills while flirting it up, then that's great. Let's see how things are going. Wow, look how good Sophia and Sully are hitting it off. I feel like that's really good. That's actually super good. Let's just go like, yeah, so he actually has a little bit higher relationship with Arianna at the moment, which is interesting. Nadia is, I really hope they start flirting. Like, please flirt. Please flirt. I don't want to have to force you guys to flirt. Oh, there he goes. I didn't tell Devante to do that. He's just flirting on his own. That's great. But you know what? It's so weird. They don't have like a hugely, I don't know. They're not hitting it off as well as I thought they would, which is kind of funny to me. And so that's really interesting. Oh no. He said something bad. Oh no. What did he do? What did he say? Oh, compliment her appearance. Oh no, oh no, what happened? Awkward encounter. Ugh, where can I hide? That was an awkward conversation. She's like, nope, that was weird. Yeah, she has the same embarrassment. Well, that didn't work out very well. I hope the other ones are doing a little better. I thought they were doing really well. It's always the ones I'm like, oh yeah, this is going great. And then all of a sudden it's just like, it just blows up. That always happens to me. You know what? These guys were getting along really good too. And I expected them to. I thought it really was gonna, I thought these two were gonna hit it off, Nadia and James. They're just so alike. Arianna's talking to Devante, but she wants to have her first kiss with Sully. Oh no, day 2 and there's already drama going on in the pods. Oh no. Who's gonna end up with who? I don't know. So just as a recap, guys, for the first 4 days, I'm gonna cycle through them. Oh no, they're having an unpleasant conversation. So for the first 4 days, I'm going to cycle through. They're all going to talk to each other on each day in the pods. And on day 4, after all the contestants have spent 1 day talking to each other, I'm going to go through and I'm going to pair up the Sims that have the highest relationship with each other. And those Sims from day 5 onward for the next 5 days are only going to talk to each other in the pods. So they're going to be the only Sim that they're pursuing. I don't, at this point, know who's going to have the highest relationship with who at the end of the 4 days. I'm hoping we get some surprising matches, because I think that'll be, like, I don't know, that'll make for some more drama when they leave the pods and they end up going, like, out into the real world. And I'm hoping for drama. I live for the drama, guys. I live for it. I love it. Not in real life, but like in reality TV shows and video games and stuff like this. I can't get enough. What is this? Bad joke. Nothing is quite as tedious as a poorly told joke. Devante told him bad joke. Oh no. Does Devante have? Devante's totally oblivious to the fact that she thinks he's boring. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna get lucky, and Arianna's just like, no, you're a loser. Oh, look at these two! Look at these two! They're flirting all on their own. Oh my god! Yo! That's awesome! Oh my god, and it's a steamy exchange. Yes! Yes! I had a feeling these two would work out really well. I had a feeling. Oh my god, that's great. That's awesome. What does she want? Oh, she wants to woohoo with Devante, though. Slow down, Nadia. Getting a little ahead of yourself here. How are Kat and... Oh, actually it's 6 o'clock, so I need to wrap this up. But oh my god, look how good they're doing! Holy crap! They're actually doing better than when I was, like, forcefully nudging them yesterday because, they were on their phones too much. That's amazing! Oh, these two are just, like, not, like... I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work out between Sully and, Sophia. They don't seem too into each other. They're trying to flirt, but they're kind of like, But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna send them all... How are their needs, by the way? Their needs are okay, but I don't want them to, like, talk and talk all night. I kind of want to... I don't know. I feel like they've gotten a good chance. They've been talking since, like, 8 in the morning, so... yeah, they've been talking since 8 in the morning, and it's now 6 o'clock. So I think we'll wrap it up here. But stay tuned for the next episode. Part 3 should be coming out sometime this week, hopefully, if my work schedule allows for it. And I don't like to plug myself, so I'm just going to say, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that junk, you know the drill. And I'll see you in part 3, guys.